Welcome back into 103.3 The Sideline. We're going to be opening up phone lines here in just a bit because we're feeling pretty lazy today and didn't prepare enough content to get us through an entire show. And coming up here in a sec, we're going to be talking about an overblown quote from a quarterback that we have a pretty big vendetta against on this show.
That's right.
But first, let me tell you that this segment is brought to you by Grinders Coffee. I don't have the copy. Grinders Coffee. Are you a working man who can't start your day off without a cup of joe? Are you a grinder?
I am.
That's right, you are, Big Raz. Then you need a coffee with a lot of caffeine and subtle traces of elephant testosterone to get your workday going.
What was that second ingredient you said?
Take it from Big Raz and I, two of the hardest working men in this industry.
Yeah.
Which may sound like a flex until you realize just how lazy this industry actually is. But if you want to rise and grind, do it with Grinders Coffee.
I woke up at 11:30 today.
Make sure you enter promo code LAZYTAKE upon checkout. Now, we got to get to the story of the day.
Blatantly missing my cough button.
Now, the news today is coming out of the Titans facility where Ryan Tannehill met with the media. He stood in the pocket for more than 20 minutes answering questions.
Now, that's some good pass protection.
And he answered some tough questions about everything from therapy to his mental health, the loss of his number 2 receiver, the loss of his number 1 receiver, and literally a question about how much money he makes. He actually did a really good job facing the media, but we're going to go ahead and throw all of that out the way and focus on the one quote where we thought he misstepped. The one quote that's making headlines. I mean, did you see this, Big Raz?
Ah, yes.
Did you see this, Big Raz?
Not at all. Nope.
He said it's not his job to mentor rookie quarterback Malik Willis.
Oh, yeah. I saw that story on the internet. Yeah. I didn't click on it, but I felt like the headline gave me enough context to take a very strong, opinionated stance on it.
I mean, can you believe this guy?
Yeah,
not wanting to mentor a guy who could literally take his livelihood in the next couple of years if he doesn't perform well?
Selfish, really. I mean, they should call him Ryan Tannehill.
Grow up, buddy.
You get that? Ryan Tannehill.
This guy, frankly, can do no right.
You're right.
Even if
You're
he
right.
saved orphans from a bus fire,
Oh, boy.
I'd probably still blame him for why the bus was on fire.
He probably started that fire.
So why would he even say that? You know?
Why did he start the fire?
I mean, this guy needs to take a page out of the leadership handbook.
You're right. He needs to take a page out of the leadership handbook.
He needs to take it to Kinko's and make copies on a fax machine.
Kinko's. I remember Kinko's.
Which is clearly a reference that I did not realize is outdated and exposes me of just how old I really am.
I
He
mean,
needs to be like other leaders in the National Football League, like Joe Flacco.
people forget how open he was to Lamar Jackson in Baltimore and Drew Lock in Denver.
Or I don't know, maybe someone like Tom Brady. Ever heard of him?
Who clearly mentored Jimmy Garoppolo and was super nice to him in the process.
Or what about two of the greatest in Brett Favre?
He was a true mentor to Aaron Rodgers.
and Aaron Rodgers.
He was a true mentor to Jordan Love.
Look, it's not hard to be an NFL quarterback.
That's true. That's true.
I say this while working just over 3 hours a day, most of those days spent wearing pajama pants. Like today.
I'm wearing PJ pants, too.
I mean, with all the money he's being paid, you'd think he'd at least act professional, am I right?
You're right. You're right.
This coming from a guy who was literally eating pizza during our interview with the mayor last week. I mean, he should be a pro. Is that too much to ask, Big Raz? Big Raz? Big Raz? You there? Big Raz, where'd you go?
Sorry, I was just being a dick to the intern. But you're right. You're right. You should be kind and be a good mentor to those who could potentially take your job one day.
You actually talk to interns?
Classic. Yeah, that's good stuff. It's good stuff.